Welcome to Shooting It Straight with Stan. I'm your host, Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent licensed in all 50 states. Today's topic is a very good one. I want you to listen closely. Life insurance loans are not income. Let me start with a basic question. When you go to the bank and you get a loan, is that income, yes or no? Of course not. It's not income. It's a loan. You're paying interest on that. When you buy a life insurance policy and you take money out in a loan format, is that income, yes or no? And if there's anyone out there that says yes, let me go backwards again. When you go to a bank and you take money out as a loan, is that income, yes or no? Of course it's not. So the same thing applies to life insurance and these really slick sales pitches out there that say, hey, oh, look at this tax-free income that you're getting. It's a loan. All loans are tax-free because it's a loan. I get so tired of the industry playing word games, semantic superstars out there that twist things to where you say, well, that's a pretty good deal. All that is tax-free. It's a loan. Okay? My opinion, and I'm Stan the Annuity Man, that represents all carriers. Life insurance companies sell annuities, so I'm familiar with life insurance, and I'm a huge fan of life insurance, and I have a huge amount of life insurance on myself that my wife and my two two daughters will benefit from. But to me, life insurance should be as simple as when you buy an annuity. You should be able to explain it to a 9-year-old. No offense to 9-year-olds. Okay, so life insurance to me is level term or term life, no moving parts, no market attachments, no index, none of that nonsense. The cheapest with life insurance, I'm stuttering just a little bit because I'm so excited. With life insurance, you buy the most death benefit you can for the least amount of money. It's that simple. Once you start getting fancy with all those internal things, all the shiny things, and all of the sales pitch things, then all you're doing is buying your agent or advisor a really nice car with the high commissions that are built into that product. Do not believe that you're buying a life insurance policy that produces tax-free income. It just doesn't exist. Tax-free income is tax-free municipal bonds, okay? Tax-free income is if you buy an immediate annuity inside of a Roth IRA. That's tax-free income. Tax-free income isn't, I'm going to take a loan from this life insurance policy that Johnny Appleseed agent told me that was tax-free income. Oh, by the way, yes, I'm paying interest on that, and yes, there are fees inside of that policy, and even though Johnny Appleseed agent said, hey, it's all going to work out good because the growth from that policy is going to offset all the fees. No, it doesn't work like that. And in fact, if you're saying, Stan, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I've seen these dudes on the internet. I went to the steak dinner seminar at the Ruth Chris, and this person told me, I don't believe you. Okay, great. Walk in or talk to this person and say, run the proposal at 0. Now, they're going to say, well, we're not going to do that because, in the past, the back-tested numbers were 7, 8, 9, 10%, sir. Say, humor me. Run it at 0. And run it at 0 for the life of the policy. Okay? Run it at 0. See what happens. The policy will eat itself up from the inside out. Life insurance is for a tax-free death benefit for your beneficiaries. Period. End of story. Life insurance can be used for long-term care. It can. That's an asset-based program that has a long-term care component in that. But life insurance is not tax-free income. They don't go together. It's apples and oranges. It's oil and water. But for some reason, people are getting sold that. I ran across a guy the other day, called me and had bought 4 policies. 4 insurance policies, and he thought he was getting tax-free income. I said, and he didn't believe me. I said, okay, great. You don't believe me? I'm staying in the Annuity Man. I got decades of experience. I said, call the carrier and ask them if that's tax-free income or a loan. Well, the call back 2 days later was, Stan, that's a loan. You think, player? Of course it is. Remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it is every single time. And you're going to hear some things out there in the hinterlands of the life insurance and annuity sales world that are incredible. Sounds too good to be true. My mama owns this. My uncle owns this. All my clients do this. Who cares? It's about you. Okay? If it sounds too good to be true, it is every single time without exception with life insurance and annuities. You buy them for the contractual guarantees of the policy, period, not some hypothetical, theoretical nonsense. Unicorn stays in the butterflies. But I have to address this because it is, the people pitching this, oh my gosh, I don't even know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. You know, as my grandfather told me a long time ago, if you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. That's our business model here. Okay? That's shooting us straight with Stan. My name is Stan, the Annuity Man. See you next time.